Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Buildmonger, and welcome back to a brand new series. This is Sevtech Ages, and it's looking to be a very promising mod pack. Now, for me, this pack just came completely out of the blue. For a lot of you guys, you've probably seen Darkosto stream with his pack development on it. But for me, it came out of nowhere. I had no idea what it was until it showed up on the Feed the Beast subreddit. So, yeah. And at first, I sort of doubted it. You know, this is like a very, very expert pack. You spend a lot of time on it. So I thought, you know, it might not be the best thing to try. But then I saw some other YouTubers doing some videos on it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give this a shot. So we're going to create a quick world right here. And this will be where we start. I have actually found a seed for this, which is right here. You can pause the video to copy it in yourself. And essentially, it's just meant to be a jungle world, which is not what I've seen other people spawn in. So I thought it could just set my series apart. It might lag quite a bit once we're loading the world in, just because it tends to do that. Alrighty guys, so I let the world load in just a little bit, and the reason I have let it load in is because it is quite a laggy thing. So I've just made sure that like everything is in shape while loading in the world, and we are here. So the first thing you'll need to know is how to get plant fiber, and you just get it by like breaking grass. As seen here, it occasionally gives you a little bit of that. You need 6 of it. 3 of them each can craft into plant twine. And then you need sticks. There are 2 ways to get sticks. The first way is just to break leaves, and that will eventually give you a stick, which is perfect. The other thing to note is that there are occasionally sticks on the ground. If I can find one, that would be nice, because I can show all my viewers. But it doesn't look like there are any, so I guess we'll just break a few leaves until we get one. There we are. Also, these are all the items we have access to right now. Every single one of them. If we try and pick up an unfamiliar item, like this rice, God forbid, you just drop it. You drop it. Nothing to do about it, you just drop it. But, regardless, that's the first step. Get 2 twine and 2 sticks. Then you can take the sticks, like so, and the twine, like so, and make this grass fiber mesh. And as you can see, there are advancements in the corner, so you can look, okay, not that's journey map, which we don't have access to yet, but this, achievements, yeah, so we've gotten the beginning, like the just basic achievement, then the fiber, then the flint, and then we need to actually get flint. So I've tried a few things with this seed, just for basic testing, and I think I know where a gravel vein is. It's not in the direction that like bars you from entering it through jungle leaves. I know that much. But if we swim over here, we can just go through this coast, and yeah, there will be a little bit of gravel right over there on the seed. So if you just run down this way, we can pick it up. Alright, so we have this gravel. And what I like about this is that in mod packs that don't have like random flint drops from gravel, you commonly have to like craft 3 flint into gravel like this, or like this rather. That's not necessary here. Now is it? You just take this with the fiber mesh, and you can make yourself some flint, just like that. How beautiful. Now this flint, we are going to go into a cave, and we're going to do exactly what you expect, because flint allows you to mine cobblestone with it in your hand. Just kidding, it doesn't. You actually do need to mine stone for it, but only just with a click. Because you get this flaked flint that just doesn't want to be in my inventory. even though it's a discovered item. You get this flake flint, and yeah, you have to just you have to keep like clicking until you get a little bit of that, and just yeah. It's usually a 1-to-1 thing, but like occasionally you can get more. This is actually a really lucky batch of flint that I just got there. But yeah, we got this flowing river, by the way, which looks amazing. But what we can do is if we can get like a little more plant fiber, like so, you can make, no, not that, but that's actually kind of cool. Didn't know that was a thing. You can make a Flint Hatchet. And this allows you to do exactly what you think it'll do. You can fell trees. Finally, you can have wood. And I'm going to need 2 of these, alright? The first one is going to be used for crafting, but this is a chopping block. You do this, you put your wood on the chopping block, like so, and you just find the right trajectory. This is a little bit of an annoying part, but whatever. Yeah, you find the right trajectory, and you just start, like, hatcheting it away. There's probably some rhyme or reason behind that, I don't know. But you put a wooden log and a chopping block together to get this work stump. Prepare for loud fireworks, guys. 3, 2, 1. And if I open my inventory, I have so many more items. It's incredible. Yeah, so that's what you do. You get a lot of items, and then you win the game. Okay, but seriously, the crafting stump is very useful. So what you can do is you can take a little bit of sticks. This just acts like a much more immersive crafting table, so to speak. So you just put your items basically on the thing. You take the crafting rock and you just bash it until you get the item you need. Is this the right recipe then? It doesn't look like it, but we're dancing, so, you know. Let's just make sure we're aligned in the same direction as where we put it. Plant twine, and then flint, like so, and this. And there we go. There we go. We have ourselves a flint pickaxe, which of course is necessary because then we can get ourselves some stone. And once we get cobblestone, we're gonna have to smelt it up and I believe make a grindstone. I'll look into what to do once you have access to it when we come back. Alright guys, so it is night, unfortunately, and I have found a few zombies here and there. Had to fend them off with this work blade I crafted. The recipe is very simple. Just look, it's some twine with some flake flint and some sticks, as all the flint tools are. Next thing we need is some clay. And I have found just the stuff. So I need, I think, 2 blocks of this. And we can put our work stump down, just like so. And I've also made these cobblestone slabs because they are required for this clay kiln recipe that we are going to make for the purposes of smelting things. So, I believe it's like that. And we take our little crafting rock right here. And yep, we got ourselves a clay kiln, which is definitely an important thing to try to use. So, that is a thing. But, of course, there are a few things we need to do before this. Such as the fact that this is unfired. It needs a fire block beneath it. So, to get fire in this modded thing, we need sticks. And I don't have any sticks on me. And we need 4 of them. So, let me just break these leaves until I get a few of them. Alright, that's 3. And you can perfectly see what the zombies are like. This is a karate zombie, which is actually a far more terrifying. And I think I'm gonna die here. Alright, I'm at half a heart. I think I'll just eat this and put a few cobblestone slabs in front of me. Just block myself off a little bit while I heal ever so slightly. But yeah, sticks. That is what we need. Are sticks. Alright, so that is 4, or rather 5. So we need 2 of these. So, yeah. 3 hearts is tolerable. We can, like, at least get out to make ourselves the whittled fire, which is just you put 2 of these in your offhand. And I'm going to be quick. I think the fire spread is on, so, like, by default. So, we got ourselves a working kiln. And what we can do is fend off another zombie. And it's actually getting to be daytime. So this part shall end fairly soon. As you can see, the kiln is fired up over here. And what we need to do is just gather a bit more stone. We need 6 of it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to use it to, yeah, we need to fire up some kiln stuff over here. Some cobble. So it only does 1 block at a time, I believe. And, great. Alright, so I think we need some sort of fire pit, is what I've noticed. So let me see if that's a thing. Alright, fire pit. So I have figured out how to use this thing. Simply put, you need to start the fire over and over again for your first craft. You can't use the fire pit, but essentially your first thing to make is a light charcoal block. Let me see if I can find something about that. Yeah, the low grade charcoal block rather. And that is required to essentially get a permanent source of this stuff. So what I can do, I can just place some of this in here. And I can take my crafting rock and just jostle it up. And I get a grindstone. Of course, this is definitely important for what we need next. So, for example, I have this dandelion. I can put it there. I can turn the grindstone around and around and around and around. I think that should do it. Yep, I have a dandelion yellow. We are out of time for today's episode. So if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you later. Peace.